Hi, this is Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to go ahead and do a cash envelope stuffing and do the envelope breakdown for you. One of which will be for my wallet and the other for my sinking funds. I am a mommy, I am a planner babe, and I am a first grade teacher. And the reason I am doing this is just so that I know that my money or my denominations weekly have a category. And that means that it's not going to random things. Like for me, it will be for planners and stickers and toys for the girls and coffee and eating out. And ultimately at the end, I wouldn't know where the money goes. So that's why I'm trying to put money into categories, and I will be doing these weekly. So if you're interested, go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so here we go. We are back, and I want to show you what I use my budget planner for. And typically during cash envelope stuffing, I will be using the money that is paid only through my husband's side. So this is actually my husband's check. It is not mine. Mine is used for all the bills in the household, and whatever is left over starting next month, not this past month, because I was trying to cover things here and there since I was back from my, 6-7 week vacation. So hopefully next month I can use the remaining balance on my checking account to pay for that. But for now, my husband's check, we are taking it all cash out so that we can do this breakdown. And I actually use the Happy Planner to track that. So this is this week, and I have had no spending on the 12th and the 13th. Today is the 14th. This was last week. So that's what I use the weekly views for. And then the monthlies is to track the checks that are coming in from both my husband and I. So if you saw my last video, you saw a different envelope breakdown sheet as well as a different sinking fund. What ended up happening is I was talking to my sisters and trying to get them to do this, and one of them, whom is very talented in creating stuff just by letting her know what I needed, she actually created something that worked for me. And this is something that she created for me on Sunday, and so that I will be able to use it this time around. So I'm very, very excited because the other one didn't have this column. And the only thing I think I want to change from this one is for her to add category instead of item. That's what I want to do. It had this additional column, like I was saying, and then also it has the date. So the date for today, my husband gets paid every Wednesday. So today is 8/14/2019. I wanted to make sure I keep this for record. And then also what she did was add an additional row as well, so that I can do not only my total cash breakdown, the amount of bills, but the total of that bill. So let me give you an example. If I have 8 denominations of $10 bills, then that will be equal to 80. So that's where that will go. So let's go ahead and get started. And I am going to start by doing my wallet items. And that's why it says ENV, which stands for envelope. So I'm going to go and start with the groceries. Okay, now that I put all of my categories and what envelope it goes in, and if it has a P, that means it's just a placeholder for something that actually stays in the account. So this one goes directly to savings, and I don't have to find a denomination. So The cash breakdown, it depends on your special needs as well in the household. So whatever works for you, just go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and add these columns. Make sure I put the total amount for each denomination and then the amount it equals to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Give me 1 sec.
30 plus 90 plus 80, sorry, plus 260 plus 150 plus 100 equals 710.
And I am budgeting on 730, but because we had this as a placeholder, and that's what my husband got this week. So let me go ahead and write it here, and maybe that's something that I should add here at the top. 730. And so that sounds correct. Let's go ahead and do this and see if that's correct.
Okay, let's go ahead if that matches up. 150 plus 30 plus 140 plus 50 plus 50 plus 120 plus 40 plus 10 plus, we're not adding this one, 5 plus 45 plus 9 plus 7 plus 7 plus 15 plus 8 plus 19 plus 5 equals 710.
So that's a good thing, which means that I am correct. So what my husband is actually taking out is 710. Now, he did tell me that there is always a cushion in the bank, and it's not a lot. It's like $15-20. But he did tell me that he wants to do a giving. So that's why it's left the space right here for giving. So I'm going to go ahead and add that up. Giving. And he will be giving in his wallet because there was an incident at his job and he wants to go ahead and help out. And then of course we're adding giving because there was a situation where I actually have to help out a family member. So I'm going to just go ahead and add that to our wallet. And for this week, it'll only be 10, which adds up that to 740. But in reality, let me erase that. I'm not sure why I did that. Oops, I went a little lower then. So in reality, his check is saying 740. Not his check, the amount in the bank. But we're only taking out 720 because that's what we need in cash. So the total amount will be that he's taking out will be, let me go ahead and do this with the blue one. The total amount will be 720. And I think I forgot that one here. I didn't add that there. So, and this is because it just, it just happened. So in the denominations of 10, I'm going to have to add 9 bills of 10, which equals $90. 9 equals $90. Okay, now that makes sense, I think. So we're going to go ahead and take this out from the bank. I'll be right back with the cash. Okay, I had to fix the bills. And I wanted to make sure I had the right amounts here as well, so I double checked that. I am going to move this to the side so that I can have it as a cheat sheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring out I think I'll start with my wallet. And just so you know, my husband did take his money And then also he took something else, the giving. So he took his money that he was going to give out. And is there anything else? He did take out $45 for gas. So as I get to gas, I hope I remember that, because last time that kind of threw me off. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this from my wallet. And if you're interested in knowing about my wallet, I did upload a video on this wallet. So for groceries, we do have 150, and I said I wanted 250. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 250s, and then I'm going to grab 220s. 1, 2, and then I'm also going to grab 110, and that'll make 100, 140, 150, and then these can stay back in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right in here. And then I think what I'll do now is I'll do a highlighted line like so that it will denominate when I start again new. So we added plus 150. So now we have a total of $154. I think that's what I'll do there. Then we have family night, and for family night, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 10s. Typically we just get pizza, and then 1 5 and 5 1s. Just because I like to get the wings too, and I sometimes get them from Costco. So I like that. 3, whoopsie. Oops, 4, 5. Let's count this because they're a little bit in the older side, but it's okay. Money is money. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's a total of $30 that is going into family night. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it and then add it in here. There is also a $9 balance here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add, we added today 30. So it should be a total of $37 in there. That's what should be in this envelope. And then we're going to go ahead and move on. And for gas, we are emptied. We actually had to borrow from family night last week. We're on empty and we're at a negative $9. So we do have to give that back to family night. So I will go ahead and do that after the video, not now, because we do need change. So I didn't even consider that when I was doing the denominations or the breakdown. So we're going to go ahead and add to gas. And remember that my husband did take that from this fund. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and from the 140, we're going to subtract $45. Oh, I'm sorry. He took 40 only today. Yes, that's what he took. So minus 40, obviously, it's 100. You know I needed a calculator. Just kidding. Okay, so because he took the $40, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the denominations as 320s. 320s to get my $100. 320s. We're gonna go ahead and grab 2 10s. And then 5 1s. I might be able to pay back family night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need, did I get 5s? No, I didn't. I should have grabbed that first. We get 5 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go ahead and count that so that I don't do this wrong. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong, guys. Huh, that's interesting. Maybe... Oh, I know what I did. I separated, I got the water money. That's what it is. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. 100. That makes sense now. 5 and 5 ones. Oh my gosh. I was a little panicked right there. I separated water because I used to have gas and water together, but now I'm going to put it in a different envelope. That's what it is. Whew, oh my gosh. I'm glad I did this in video because now I know. Okay, so let's go back to family night. That way I have a record of this. Okay, so family night, we did take $7 from it. So I'm going to go ahead and deduct this from here. And I know it's a little confusing, but please bear with me right now. And was it 7? I took 9, not 7. So I don't know how this ended. So I need to count that money. I am so sorry, guys. But right now, I need to make sure this is right. And see, this is going to happen when I don't budget correctly for gas. That's why I added. Last time I added 130. This time I did 140 in hopes that I get this right. But I'm thinking it's not going to work out. So let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead and add $140. Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe that out because I don't want it to look ugly. We're going to add 140, which gives us a balance of 140. And then out of 140, we're going to subtract 9 because we owe family 9. Oops, subtract 9. And that leaves us with 131. Then 131 minus 40 equals 91. So my husband put gas today, and I'm gonna put Hero for Jeronimo, and then today is a 14, 19, and then he did, what did he do? Oh, minus 40, which means we are 91. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That's $9 that were borrowed from family 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see if we're left with $91 here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank God. I was a little afraid. Now let's go back to family 9 and pay them back. So I don't know why I did minus 7. I think I should have done minus 9. So I had $16 here, I think. Yes, I had $16 minus 9. So I had done that wrong in the car when I was waiting for my husband to pump. And so we had a leftover of $7, not 9. 7. I know where my mistake was now. 7. So if I add 30 right now for my husband's check, if I add 30, then that means that I would have had 37, but gas paid it back, and I'm gonna add plus 9, which means that 37 plus 9 equals 46. I should have $46 in family night. Oh my gosh, that took forever. I apologize, but believe me, it is worth it, and it's going to happen. I don't know if it has happened to you, and I'm gonna add the 9 in here. So let me go ahead and separate the bills just to make sure I have the right denominations. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. We have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Yes, oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. Okay, now everything's clear. And see what a mess it is, but at least it's written down. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Gas is done. Entertainment. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's taking forever. Entertainment gets $50, and we're going to go ahead and give entertainment $50, but we're going to give it a 120, and then 2 10s and 2 5s. And because we're going to see the new movie that Eugenio Derbez has, 30, 40, 50, and his Hispanic icon, which he was known in the world of comedy, but now he's doing really good movies, and it's the movie that Dora the Explorer, I think that's what it is. 20, I don't know if that's the official name, but anyway, 20, 30, 40, $50, and that's going towards entertainment, and it's all worth it. And there's $10 additionally here, so that would be adding 50. Now there's a total of 60. Okay, so that's in entertainment. And then spending. This is a sad day because spending is not getting anything. I actually gave my spending money to the cost for my husband, so he's going to be doing that for giving, and that's already gone, so I'm not going to put anything for spending. And I haven't really, if you notice, like, haven't really spent. So yeah, okay, anyway, that's done. And I had like $4 left from another day, so there's $4 in there, and that's from the first week I did this. So anyway, sad news. But the good thing is that I have personal care, in which I'm going to add, there's $7 in here. So I'm going to add a $50 bill because I want to buy Herbalife face product. What is it called? Facial product. And my sister's going to order that for me. She sells Herbalife, so I really want to give it a try. And this puts this fund at $57. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the $10 that I was going crazy earlier about to water. This is a new envelope, so there's nothing there. And I don't have a budget sheet for this one yet, so I need to add it. There's some extras one here, so I'll add it. And then babysitting gets 120. So there it is. That goes in here. Okay, so that's in here. And I don't do a budget sheet for it because, like I said, I take a longer time putting it in than it comes out. So this all goes back in. I feel so much better now that it's stuffed, and that I can go put gas in my car, and that I can go ahead and pay my sister for the Herbalife products. I want to use those products. Anyway, this is done. I can close it. And then comes the other fun part, which is filling my sinking funds. So my sinking funds this week, Amazon Prime is going to get $5 in here. Amazon Prime just got $5. Then Camila's birthday is getting $45. And back to school is not getting anything right now. And I'm gonna add these 45 in here. Then car insurance, I'm not doing anything right now because there are no funds for that. But in car maintenance, we're skipping, but car tax, we're not. So we're gonna go ahead and put $9 to this fund. And your sinking funds don't have to get funded every week. They really don't. Cell phone, I haven't even touched it. Christmas, I'm not gonna touch it this week. Classroom, I am, and I'm excited about this because this envelope is gonna be depleted by tomorrow. Now there's $10 in here, and I'm gonna go pay for the pictures for my students' pictures for the first day of school. So I'm excited about that. What is next? I did clothing, is not getting anything. Costco membership is getting $7. So $7. in here. Oops. And then date night is not getting anything. One day, you know, one day, not right now. Field Trips is getting $7. And remember, this one is only high level because there's a $600 field trip that they take in 5th grade. It's not until the 2020-2021 year, but I don't want it to catch me by surprise. It's either paying that or doing chocolate fundraisers, and nobody has time for that, so no, I'm not doing it. Gifts is actually getting $15 because my daddy's birthday is this weekend. It's this weekend. And I already have some money in there, so that's good. And then Sophia's birthday, haircut skip, health and co-payment skip, home maintenance skip, household skip, holiday skip, hybrid allowance. Why did I have Sophia's birthday before hybrid allowance? That's weird. Okay, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do hybrid allowance, and that one is actually 2 5s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6. Oh my God, apparently I can't count. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. And this is for my daughter's hybrid allowance. And I'm going to call her right now so she can get it. She's always anxious to get it. She actually didn't do any chores, so she just gets her allowance, not the chores allowance. So anyway, that's that. Pets. Is Pets getting anything this week? That is weird. Is Pets getting anything? No, not this week. Okay, and then I'm missing one. One of my planners is, oh, Sophia's birthday. 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 for Sophia's birthday. And it's going to go in here. And then I'm not doing any of these right now, even though they really need to be stuffed. There are weeks where I'm going to be unable to do it, so it is what it is. And I'm closing that one. So these are stuffed, and that makes me happy, even though there's some that I cannot fulfill right now. Okay, so that's done. And then what my husband took to the bank, I want to show you. My sister also created this one. So this is what my husband took to the bank with the denominations, the quantity of bills, and the total amount. And she created this. All I have to do now is use rubbing alcohol, and I had it here, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and then next week I'll change the date, and then of course the denominations are going to change. So I am really excited that this is done and I can move on with my week. It is always exciting to do this. If you haven't given it a try, go ahead and give it a try. You won't regret it. Do something that you love today. Take care of yourself, and the rest will fall into place. I love you guys. Thank you for being here today. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and consider subscribing. Take care, but more than anything, God bless. Bye-bye.